right, this is for Pixels and Provocation. We're here with Jesus Maria Garcia Hernandez, the third, coming at you from the downstairs depths of the Greenwood Village. All right, Mr. Jesus. How does your heritage shape the way you build, lead, and disrupt?
I think I like to lead, and I guess the word disrupt, by introducing humor and allowing everybody that collaborates with me or with us, I let them be who they are. I think everybody brings their own flavor, their own style, and I think that is actually the way that I lead and the way that I start building a community, especially around software. I really truly believe that everybody has to be themselves, not present a fake persona. And my style of leading is always with a smile, always trying to crack a joke to ease tension or stress about delivering. I think those are the things that I bring in when I lead a team, which I still have issues with the word lead. I think we're all in common and we all bring something together.
So, what do you do when you have to deal with someone that's fake and not genuine or authentic?
I call them out. I call them out. I think no one should be fake. We all have our ups, all have our downs. Um, I will encourage that person to just be who they are. I think it goes back to the phrase that we have in Puerto Rico of "llámame perro muerto," call me a dead dog. I can deal with that. I can deal with it. That's how you see it, and I'm gonna reply with how I see it. And it's not a confrontation. It's a matter of being real. So that's kind of how I see that. I'm gonna call it out. And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. I want everybody to be themselves. Everybody should be themselves.
If Pixaclara were born on an island, what would it look like?
Frankly, I think Pixaclara will look as a bunch of colors, as a bunch of sounds, as horns honking on a parade on Christmas. I think Pixaclara being an island product, an island set of services, it brings a variety. It's not something that is singular. So if it was born on an island, everybody will be doing the limbo on it, frankly.
What's something about being Puerto Rican that tech doesn't know it needs?
Happiness. I think tech doesn't have happiness. It has a happiness of like, oh my god, I just got hired. Look at the cool hoodie that they gave me, and then they get lost on Jira, and that takes the happiness away. I think tech is missing the other side of happiness, which is similar to forming a band together. Is similar of collective of artists doing an exhibit or doing a gallery installation. I think software and tech overall is missing that. It's that excitement of creation. But the problem with tech is that everybody presents that creation for profit. Everybody's like, oh, I just make this cool thing because I raised $10 million on the Series A, B, or Series Fuck or whatever. But everybody's missing the joy of creating a band, of being Kiss. Hey, let's paint our faces. Let's get something together and look at that. They're big, right? If you think it too much, you're not going to, if profit is your real motive, you're going to lose the creativity and the happiness behind it.
What's one or two things that you would tell a young engineer developer coming out of college or school trying to enter the tech world? And would you say the same thing to someone coming from the island or coming from the continent, or would you offer the same solution?
I'm going to offer the same solution to both. I think it covers everybody. I think it's a global concept that I will say, which is You write software, you're in tech, you're excited about engineering. Look at a painting, say it that way. Let that canvas, or for example, if it's like music, right? Look at a piece of music that attracts you. Look at a piece of art that really excites you, and treat software that way. Don't ever lose how genuine you are on what interests you, because that's your creativity. That is what you really want to do. Don't do this for money. Then you're not a person anymore. Do it because you want to create, because you want to do something new that frees you. And that's a global concept. Be happy. See it as your outlet for creativity, and don't lose yourself in it.
And then what would you say to those that are 40, 50 years now in this industry that have become jaded but feel they are now laid off?
I've been in that position. I've been in that position of the fact that I am older and I have grown jaded on the industry. But I want to tell those people what I kind of told myself. I didn't become jaded because of me. The industry made me jaded. It made me look internally and pretty much say, like, I was happy. I enjoyed what I was doing. But all the other attachments that HR, the constant competition to, like, I gotta get that promotion, so fuck the guy next to me because I can get it. That's what makes you jaded. Or the fact that the workplace has become such an area of competition where you jump into a meeting and you immediately think somebody's going to attack you and you become defensive. That's what yates you. That's what makes you hate it. So if you're laid off and you're 45, 50, even 60, and I'm going to confess that I'm going to be 52. I just happen to be an islander and look this way. I'm joking. But if you feel that self in that position, go back to when you started the industry. Go back to that feeling of, like, oh my God, I'm so excited to do this. And age is a cliche. That is, age is not a number. It isn't a number. Our minds really don't change. If you keep it trained, you really don't change. If you're 45, 50, you still have creativity. What you have to let go is of the thought that you're competing with the 18-year-olds. You're competing with the 25-year-olds. No one is competing with anybody. That's an illusion the workplace has created, that you have to compete. So you're not competing with anyone. Just get your idea out there. Say who you are and try to get hired that way.
If Pixaclara were a blind date, where are you taking it?
I am taking Pixaclara to La Perla. If Pixaclara was my date, we're going to La Perla. Why? Because La Perla is going to show you a lot of colors. It's going to show you a fantastic vibrancy. It's going to show you to be who you are and that is okay. And it also, La Perla shows you that it doesn't matter how the outside world perceives you. Like, I'm scared of that place, or that place is crappy. It shows you that, no, it isn't. Be happy wherever you are, regardless of what anybody says. And that's why I would actually take Pixaclara if it was a date. I will take her, him to La Perla.
So then with that, summarize Pixaclara in 3 words.
Pixaclara in 3 words. Never stop laughing. That's it.
Well, thank you for coming on Pixels and Provocation. It's always a pleasure having you,
I love doing this. Thank
Senor
you.
Jesus Maria Garcia Shusho Hernandez.
The Puerto Rican tech.
Boricua Tech.
Boricua tech. Hashtag Boricua tech, everyone.
And which direction do we exit?
Well, bye. Thank you. It was fun to do this.